Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for... Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Horford, no luck.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Now here's Tatum. And he's good on the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Garland for three. Mobley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Mitchell outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Jaylen Brown. Indoors, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
A nice shot by Tatum. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
A drive by Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Garland against Smart in the corner. Tatum with it. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Garland looking it over. Allen kicks to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Rebound by Williams.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Bounce pass from Smart. Stolen by Garland. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Okoro.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. That dropped, and it comes off an assist from Garland. 6 points for Donovan Mitchell. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. 1:31 left to play in the first.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Pass to Okoro. to Garland. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Smart to the left wing. On the clock. Garland with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Garland, no good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They trail by 1. Mobley against Horford. Now here's Okoro, guarded closely. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Smart up top, guarded by Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now, here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Cleveland gets it back. Okoro, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, Okoro wants to be a complete player, and that means he's got to develop that 3-level scoring. We know what he can do defensively.
A 3 from Tatum, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Cleveland leading by 6. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Smart finds Tatum. High arcing shot. The shot no good. Good D by Mobley. Allen with it. Williams picks him up. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Mobley. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And he lays that one in. Tatum's got 10 points.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
There's Garland. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead. What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Garland against Smart. A slam dunk by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Brown feeling out a bit. Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland leading by 7. Mobley left side. Here's Okoro. Here's Mitchell. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and scoops it down.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Brown right side. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Going inside, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness. No fear from Jason Tatum. Ooh, lights out.
Garland attacking. The shot's good. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Now, here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
And Mitchell drops them both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside, Tatum shoots the 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Tatum's got 17.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Here's Garland. Williams with the block. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Smart finds Tatum. Down low. Oh, and he misses the dunk. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Garland with it. Out guarded by Smart. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Garland. No good on the triple. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so we conclude the first half. Cleveland ahead, leading by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got LeVert, and it's Wade in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trail by 8. Brogdon outside. Gallinari outside. Out to White. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. White's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
Driving the lane.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Brogdon looking it over. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Cornette. That shot off the mark. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Wade passes to Osman. Pass to LeVert. Here's Stephens. Passes to Osman. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
White, good.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Now here's LeVert. No points in the game yet for him. Wade with it. Ogden picks him up. The shot by Wade, no good.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Cleveland lead. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The dish to Wade. Back to LeVert. Out to Wade. And there's the pass to Stevens. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Brogdon outside. Williams outside. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Osman. White covering. Brogdon against LeVert. Here's Osman. And that one goes long. Celtics trail by 5. Inside. Brogdon the pass to Cornette. The 3. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Williams. Brogdon's got his first 3 points of the game.
So much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Out to Wade. Back to LeVert. Here's Stephens. He's guarded by Williams. Three-pointer. Wade drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Cans it from downtown.
This guy is such a consistent shooter. Gallinari with the long-range delivery.
Here's LeVert. The lead is 2. He takes it in, and it's blocked. For the lead, White, good. White's got 10 points here in the second half.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Stevens, the pass to LeVert. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Wade, wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, White. Fires the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center, filling out the middle. Smart against Garland. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Stolen by Mitchell. Passes it to Garland. Now here's Okoro. Garland Garland attacking. The slam dunk by Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled in creating opportunities.
Now Tatum, right wing. Horford kicks to Brown. The pass to Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Smart against Garland. Kicks it to Okoro. Mitchell outside. Mobley right side. 5 to shoot. Garland, that's for 2. Offensive rebound. The shot will not fall. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 1-point game. Oh, Tatum in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Oh, to be that athletically gifted, Okoro is a 2-guard who plays at the cup.
And here is Tatum. Left side, Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Brown that time on the assist from Smart. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
Here's Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Smart against Garland. Tatum looking around. Over Okoro. Oh, Tatum in position. Stolen by Okoro. Mobley outside. Mitchell outside. Okoro with it. Mitchell finds Allen. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Now Brown, after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. Brown kicks to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Shoots over Okoro. And that one hits back iron. Cleveland with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Mobley outside. Mitchell in the corner. Over in the corner, Allen. And stolen by Horford. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
When you're in these situations, the players you want at the free throw line, they have to have a level of fearlessness. Welcome to the party, Mr. Smart. A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little
Here's Garland. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offense.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll be...
To the best kid in the hall.
say does that?
Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I loved watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Mitchell against Bane. Mitchell passes to Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by Adams. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Memphis. The wide open look here for Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Here's Morant with the drive and finished off by Morant.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Morant kicks to Bane. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. Passes it to Morant. Back to Adams. There's Jackson with the 3.
And this is Allen's calling card. He can defend straight up, and boy, he's a monster in help defense.
Mitchell outside. Out to the wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by Ja Morant. The drive by Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
And Mitchell drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's Garland, picks one up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. There's Garland driving in, and the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Adams. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark. Wow, that much.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players. I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He totaled.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
The 3 from Garland. Can't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And Morant close it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now, here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
There's Morant. They're leading by 8. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Mitchell.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
Morant outside. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
The pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. And he drives in. Okoro passes to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 11 points. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Stolen by Mitchell. Bain against Garland. Out to the right wing. Here's Okoro. And another 3 for Cleveland.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Morant looking around. Jackson kicks to Morant. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Garland dishes to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
For your Cleveland Cavaliers, Scream Team.
1:27 left in the second quarter.
And please give your Cleveland Cavaliers Scream Team a big
Up top, Morant. Covered by Mitchell. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively, where they are getting out and running.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
At the line for two.
Both free throws good from Morant. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell left side. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mobley finds Mitchell and hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Morant passes to Bain. Shot from the top of the key. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This team encourages Bain to be assertive on offense. They want him to continue looking to score.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
It's Morant with the drive. Bain for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bain's got 8 points.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
The end of the first half.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks.
The Grizzlies.
let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kennard's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Osman. Three-pointer, Wade. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
LeVert against Jones. Pass to Tillman. And it's Clark in the corner. Memphis moving it around. Passes it to Tillman. Back to Clark. Just 2 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Clark's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies. LeVert against Jones. A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Pass to Kennard. There's the 3. He can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Stevens, the pass to Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Jones kicks to Kennard. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Buries the long-range jumper. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jones against LeVert. The pass to Stevens. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Tillman. Out to the right wing. Picked by Clark. Stolen by Wade. Now Cleveland moving it up. Oh, LeVert in position. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Stevens, the pass to Wade. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Kennard with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez, and the shot goes in. Tillman's got his first points of the game.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
2 minutes remaining.
LeVert, the pass to Stevens.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis leading by 9.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
NBA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
LeVert with it. Pass to Stevens. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Passes to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Stevens, the pass to Wade. Kept alive. Here's Osman. Pass to Lopez. Back to LeVert. Now the pass to Osman. Wade from outside.
Defensively, Clark's reach and hot motor is what makes him effective.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland with the bucket. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 9-point game. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Mobley kicks to Garland. Mitchell against Morant. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, let's see if they can keep focused.
Thanks, David.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Both free throws good from Morant. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Okoro with it. Now defended by Bain. Mitchell passes to Okoro. And that one is good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Up top, Morant. Covered by Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Driving inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Bain. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Morant, look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
To the middle, stolen by Jackson. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball.
2 minutes.
Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Morant against Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Morant for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And they get it back. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
And here's Garland for 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Morant outside. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Fires the three. Mobley with the rebound. And here is Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They scoop.
Down flame to the best kid in the hall.
Coach.
Indeed. Thanks, Alec.
Go.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at point.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Going inside, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And how about Jaylen Brown doors? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Now here's Horford. Offline with a three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bane, no good. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
Now Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Tatum to the inside. Clock at 6. Here's Horford, and a nice finish on the layup.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Morant against Smart. Pass to Bane. There's the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Now here's Brown. He takes it in, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, B.A. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Tatum. With the drive. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Woo-hoo!
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Morant with the slam!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Boston with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Smart with the bucket.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. Horford in the high post. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Bain against Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Morant against Smart. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the jam! Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Brooks against Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. The kick to Tatum. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant, the pass to Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bain's got 6. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Outside Bain. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Grizzlies ball.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Outside Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Crawford, second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Jaren.
And that one falls for Jackson.
At the line for two.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tatum way outside. And again, Boston with the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Once again, Celtics faithful, your Celtics Entertainment. We know you all want a t-shirt, everyone.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics.
Morant against Smart.
Once again, fans.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside.
Fans, give it up for Celtics.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Robert Williams picks up one.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. On the wing, Bain fires for three. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bain's got 9 points.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. Shoots over Brown. Memphis the rebound. Outside for Morant. Back to Jackson. Morant the pass to Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. Now here's Tatum. And he can't jam it through.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Here's Brooks. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their super. We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
We've got Danilo Gallinari. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And stolen by Clark. Jones in the post, guarded by Brogdon. Jones misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss. Boston trailing. Brogdon
Brogdon with the ball. Left side, Williams. Pass to White. 5 to shoot. From deep. Conchar pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Outside for Brogdon. Back to White. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. White's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Jones with the ball. Now guarded by White. Jones' shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside for Gallinari. Outside Brogdon. Outside White. Pass to Cornet. Gallinari for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
What a pure shooting motion for Danilo Gallinari. And at 6'10", that's special.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Outside White. Inside. Cornet with the bucket. And now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Outside Jones. And the layup is good. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to White. Williams on the wing. Launches it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Kennard against White. Count it. White's got 5 points.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Kennard. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
White against Kennard. Outside Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. Williams a screen on Clark. Gallinari's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Kennard against White. On the wing, Conchar. Kennard outside. Over White. Offensive rebound. Clark. Kicks it out to Kennard. The 3. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Kennard against White. Gallinari for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 11. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
Shooting from Memphis, Ja Morant.
He hits the second from the line. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The drive by Brown.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Outside Morant. Outside Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got 11 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And
your Celtics dance team.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Make some noise.
Boston with the ball. 8-point game on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Morant. Here he goes.
And then Morant with the jam. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Knocks down the triple.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
Up top, Morant, defended by Smart.
And then Morant with the dunk. Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Horford finds Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Williams a screen on Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Left side, Williams. Over Adams. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Down low. Kicks it out to Jackson. Three-pointer. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. A good look from Bane. And another basket for Memphis.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Now Smart. Driving inside. It's Brown on the wing. Horford inside. Jackson on him. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Fires in the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Will it go? Drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Bane. Defended by Brown. Bane, the pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. Over Smart. And it's Morant missing. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Pass to Smart. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant against Smart. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And that one's good for Brooks.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Tatum passes to Smart, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Kicks it out to Jackson. Up top, Brooks. From deep three-point range. Smart grabs the miss.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. We wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
To the best kid.
says, are old.
Veteran leadership. David, that's why we follow you. You're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. And so off the tip, it's Boston. A look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Brown kicks to Smart. Clock at 4. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Now Mitchell, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Garland, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. It's on Robert Williams. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland has some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. Mitchell with it. Brown on him. The wide open look here for Garland. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's the Celtics ball.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Now here's Brown. Mobley with the rebound. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Garland dishes to Okoro. And a miss there on the triple. Smart with the ball. Garland picks him up. The 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Allen passes to Garland. He feeds it to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside, Smart. Tatum against Mobley. Tatum passes to Williams. Over Mitchell. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley right side. Smart against Garland. Passes it to Okoro. Here's Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
The kick out to Brown. To the right side. Here's Horford. Back to Smart from deep. The shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Garland with the bucket.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Celtics trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Tatum. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Mitchell outside. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Left side, Brown. Williams. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Now, here's Mitchell. A drive by Garland. Okoro wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Tatum looking around. Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Garland with the bucket.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
The deep three from Tatum. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth next team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers. So on the floor for Cleveland, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot. And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Smart kicks to Brown. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then, up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Here's Smart following the score by Cleveland. Up top, Tatum. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside Garland. Now here's Okoro, guarded by Tatum. Garland attacking. The slam dunk by Garland.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland, and his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Now Allen following Al Horford's three-point attempt. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now, here's Garland. He's got 14. Mobley finds Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Outside, Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Stolen by Okoro. And here they come. Mobley, the pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. And stolen by Horford. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Brown outside. To the wing on the left. The Celtics working the ball around now. Count it, good. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Mitchell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Picked by Williams. Pulls it up. Out that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Tatum.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all he needed and just knocks down the shot.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Holds it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Up top, Tatum. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it to Okoro. And the pass to Allen. In the corner, it's Mobley. Allen inside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so that's the end of the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Celtics, 18. The Cavaliers, 27.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then it's White. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cornette in at the foul. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Just 4 to shoot. Good D by Lopez.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Wade dishes to Lopez. Back to Wade. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
LeVert against Brogdon. Out to Wade. Takes a 3. That shot is off. Celtics trail by 11. White wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. LeVert the pass to Stevens, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
LeVert against Brogdon. White up top. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Pass to Cornette. 14 feet away. Count the basket. Cornette's got his first points in this one.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
From deep, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. They grabbed their own miss. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And White kicks to Brogdon. To the paint, it's stolen by Wade. Now Cleveland moving it up. Pass to Osman. Gallinari with the steal. Driving to the basket. And yes, it's good. Cornette's got 4 this quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
LeVert against Brogdon. LeVert the pass to Osman. Stolen by Brogdon. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Caris LeVert. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Now here's White from deep three-point range. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cleveland ball.
.137 left here in the third quarter. Brogdon against LeVert. Pass to Osman. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
It's White on the wing. Outside to Brogdon. Back to White. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now, here's Wade. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The kick out to Williams. Back to White. Brogdon outside. 4 on the shot clock. For the lead, the Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Stevens, the pass to Wade. Wade on the wing. This one for 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cleveland ahead. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Boston trailing. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Garland kicks to Mitchell. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now here's Smart. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Clock at 6. The kick out to Tatum. It's up a 3. Tatum with another miss. We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Tatum dishes to Horford. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Cleveland leading by 6. Garland surveying the D. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Allen. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. Here's Brown. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Garland kicks to Okoro.
2 minutes.
Mitchell in the corner. Launches a 3. Kicks it out to Garland. The pass to Mitchell. The dish now to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Over Brown. Keeps it alive. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Tatum passes to Horford. Oh, and the jam by Horford.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Brown. Pass to Garland. Takes the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
And not sure they've got enough time to save himself.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
It's stolen by Brown.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Garland with it. Mitchell outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jaylen Brown. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And stolen by Williams. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker.
And this is important for Allen's development, needing to show that he can deliver in the clutch.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotion.
To the best kid in the house.
Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. On the wing, Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant driving in. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. Defended by Jackson. Okoro. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Jackson outside. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Bain with it, now guarded by Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Mitchell against Bain. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Brooks outside. To the paint. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Morant against Mitchell. Morant, he's open. Cavaliers with a rebound. As for Dylan Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 1. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Here's Morant into the lane. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
Outside Morant. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Garland. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Mobley finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bane. Misses the three. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. Fires the three. First shot won't go. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Morant. And he drives in. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Darius Garland.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Garland for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. And the Grizzlies shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Good work there as it goes. Morant's got 8.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Here's Mitchell. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game. Morant into the lane from the arc. Jackson can't get it to go.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Mobley finds Garland. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's the three. Mobley grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Now here's Garland, looking for his first basket still in this one. Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Here's Morant. On the wing, Bane. Outside for Brooks. Garland against Bane. To the left wing. Clock at 4. Looking to end the run. Morant, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Now here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game from deep. Mobley. And the Cavaliers, another three. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Morant, lets it go. No good. A bit long that time.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now here's Mitchell. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
As they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
No problems knocking that one down. Morant's got 13.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Morant with it, picked up by Allen. Here's Adams. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Allen. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. There's the drive. Wow! Crazy good! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Outside Garland. Allen. And the tip in on the offensive boards. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
Garland with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Up again.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan.
With the score, the Grizzlies 21, the Cavaliers 32.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Ricky Rubio, also Karis LeVert out there. Robin Lopez out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at the 4. Now here's Kennard. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Pass to Kennard. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses, and it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Osman. To the middle. And it's Lopez with the jam.
When Lopez gets in that close, it's tough to stop him from slamming it home.
Timeout called. Memphis. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside Jones. Kicks it out to Kennard. Back to Jones, right wing, 3 on the clock. Clark, the pass to Jones, puts up a 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Timeout called, Memphis.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
A line change here for Memphis. And here's Garland. On the take. He gets it in there. Garland's gotten his second bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Brooks. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. And it's Morant missing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Garland up top. Now Mitchell takes it inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 19. Allen, the pass to Garland. Here's Mitchell, driving to the basket. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Allen's got 8.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Stolen by Bane. Nice move. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Out to Garland. Back to Okoro. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell.
This is Adams' calling card, making his presence felt defensively.
Oh, misses the dunk. Here's Bane. Here's Morant. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Mitchell against Bane. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yes, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Mitchell against Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Outside Garland. The 3. And another miss by Cleveland. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And he commits the intentional foul.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Outside Mitchell. 4 seconds left. And Mitchell with the slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Well, the Cavaliers shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. Mobley right side. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Grizzlies shooting a nice 50% for the game. Jackson the screen. Here's Morant. To the wing on the left. Back to Adams. Bane against Garland. Shot clock at 5. Jackson outside. There's the triple. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Now here's Garland.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range. Ooh, wait, big finish, big time, and man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them, a spark that turned things around.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built, the strength in the upper body.
Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Brooks against Allen. Adams inside. And so they foul intentionally.
Donovan Mitchell. His third personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Garland against Morant. Mobley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Garland against Morant. Outside Garland. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Mitchell against Morant. Jackson left side. Morant against Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Bane. From behind the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Mitchell with the ball. Outside Garland. Fires from deep. Adams grabs the miss. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drives to the hoop. Rejected by Allen. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Here's Bane. Here's Brooks. Stolen by Mobley. And here's Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. That's good from Garland. And he can't hit the second. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin to walk into enemy territory.
To the best CLA.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Smart kicks to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Brown. There's the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Adams. Morant passes to Jackson.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
It's Brown with the drive, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Out to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Smart. The kick out to Brown. The feed to Williams. Morant with the steal. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And he jams it with authority.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Brooks against Smart. In the corner, Horford with it. Outside, Smart. The kick out to Brown. That one misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant drives in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Smart deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Brown outside.
2 minutes.
Here he goes, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Pass to Jackson. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Horford. Floats it up for Williams, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside. And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Outside Tatum. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bane against Brown. Jackson in the corner. Here's Morant. And Boston with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Smart with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. And that one good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Bane. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Bane, no good. It's deflected. Celtics trail by 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's Boston now. Tatum, that's for 2. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Tatum's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Morant scanning the floor. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Bane. From the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 10 points for John Morant.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. Over in the corner, Brown. 6 to shoot. And Bane pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Smart. Morant kicks to Bane. Out to Morant. Drives to the hoop. And Morant throws it down.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it. It's bound to only get more intense from here on out. Tatum, and good that time. Tatum's got 11 points. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
And the Grizzlies call their first timeout of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Okay, fans, make some noise for your Grizzlies.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Once again, fans.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Morant against Smart. He kicks to Williams.
Grizzlies
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And Williams with the stuff.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
Jason Tatum.
Here's Morant. Excellent D there from Williams.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. Driving inside. Tatum no good. Memphis leading. Morant with it. Williams picks him up. On the wing, Bane. And he commits the intentional foul.
Jason Tatum. First personal foul. 13 foul.
And 1:01 left here in the second. Brooks the pass to Adams. It's Morant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, that's outstanding footwork from Smart on the defensive end. A superb job staying with his man.
Horford the pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. That one goes. Count it. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside, Bane. To the middle, here's Adams. Bane finds Adams. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Morant.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Here's Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, White. For 3, Williams. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And a clever defender.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Luke Kennard. He's out there with Jones. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup for the game for Memphis.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. This is it to Concho. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Outside, White. Outside to Brogdon. Gallinari outside. Misses the 3. Memphis leading by 6. And so they foul intentionally. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
First team foul. Boston timeout call.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Conchar, the pass to Jones. To the left side wing. Shoots from the corner. Conchar, good. Conchar's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Boston timeout call.
And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. The 3 from Tatum. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Out to Morant. With the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Grizzlies have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Down low. Guarded by Bain. And he can't jam it through. Brooks kicks to Morant. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Morant's got 20 points.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Nice D from Brooks. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. This is to Adams. Back to Jackson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Brooks against Tatum. Brooks, the pass to Bain. 5 to shoot. Launches it.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowd scores and gets them out of their comfort zone.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Boston timeout call. We're all the fans. Get free t-shirts. Show us what you got. Okay,
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Morant bats for 2. They get it back. Here's Adams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Morant against Smart. Looking to get it going. Brown jams it in.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Morant against Smart. And Morant moves it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Brown inside, guarded by Bane. Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end, he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Tatum. Here's Horford. The kick out to Williams. Brown outside. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Yep. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in the point guard. Grant, and he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Memphis. And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Brooks against Tatum. The kick out to Williams. He takes it in. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks the pass to Bane. Brooks finds Bane. Shoots over Brown. That one wide left. Celtics trail by 9. The finish and the dunk by Brown.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside, Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch.
Oh, that was
That is nice.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Morant against Smart. Jackson down low. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Tatum looking around. And the dunk by Tatum.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
The pass to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. Outside, Bain. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Out to Morant. Another shot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
A confident shooter. When Morant sees an opportunity to pull up, he does not pass it up.
Here's Brown. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Dylan Brooks. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Jackson kicks to Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 30.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Horford the pass to Smart. Outside Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
27 seconds left in the game. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Morant left side. And so the Grizzlies take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater...